All right, so depending on where you, so we've already gone through and completed cascade curls around the perimeter of the head. We have it all on the back and the sides. So we have what we call cascade or sculptured curls that are flat to the head. Now we will go to the top of the head, and we're going to create volume using what we call barrel or stand-up curls. This is where those little sections with the, where I was telling you guys that the base can be rectangular, the base can be triangular, the base can be what we call like a shaping, a C shaping. The base can be, did I say rectangular already? Square. So the different shapes, we're going to base it off what we got going on with this head. For the most part, I've been using more square base shapes. So we're going to see what I need to do. Up in here, I think I'm going to just go from, take me 3 little sections right here and create me some barrel curls. Okay, right in this area. And what I mean by barrel curls, they are going to be freestanding curls or standing like a roller. I could have come from the back and did this. So now instead of going back and forth from side to side, we are now going to do up and down. So we're going to go up instead. So I'm going to brush the hair up and then curl kind of how you were rolling, Tatiana. Well, not up like that, but now we're going to do pretty much what you were doing. So once again, we've determined, depending on the size of our curl, is going to determine how big our subsection is going to be. I don't want like a lot of tight curls in mine, so this is going to be pretty big. Now for me, guys, in all honesty, I don't really like the big disconnect. So like, let's imagine I'm going to begin doing barrel curls at the top. I kind of like to gradually work it. So I would end up placing my curl about right here and gradually working my way up to the barrel, just so there's not like a gap of space in this area. But for demonstration purposes, I'm just going to make one regular barrel curl. But I always try to think about my transition from one section to the other, so that it doesn't leave me with just a blank, you know what I mean? Just like nothing really happening in this area. All right, come on back, Miss Mary. You're gonna go on back and do your barrel anyway. This back piece is gonna be kind of thin back here. So I'm gonna see if I'm gonna do a barrel or not back there. Now this is, by me pushing it up, my curls are going to fall down towards the floor. If I pushed it down and rolled up, then my curls would fall upward. So you don't have to come up the way that I'm doing. You can come downward like this and comb the hair until where your stem is going upward. Okay. So if I wanted all of my curls to fall over to this side, which I think I'm going to have all of mine going over to one side. Okay. So at this point, I shouldn't really be thinking, y'all. I should really already know what I'm doing. What you know, at my consultation, I would have already decided this information. I'm going to hold off of this little back area. I'm just going to take my comb and just move this little back hair out of the way. I ain't ready for that. My mind's still thinking.
I have a question. What kind of curls are these gonna make? Like roller sets or like spiral?
It's gonna be like roller set, crokinole style. So you got your spiral and your crokinole. This is gonna be more crokinole style, as if we were rolling them horizontally.
So did you go ahead and make like your middle part or your side part, or do you not have to make one?
So if you decide you want one, you can. Okay, I'm just gonna kind of have my hair graceful. I'm trying to decide if I want it to fall over here, over here. If I really don't want a separation, I think I'm going to do, just gonna do balance. Okay, so for me today, I think I'm going to have, so if I wanted a part, then I would go ahead and situate the hair and put my pin curls in towards the direction that I want. If I wanted a center part and I wanted it split down, I would go ahead and separate this, and then I would start from the top to the bottom just to give myself enough space. But so depending on which direction you want it to fall, I'm making this more complicated than it needs to be, because I know I'm gonna have to style this in front of y'all. Looks like this side got something pretty going on. So I'm going to the other direction. Anytime you really don't want to see a separation in between your work, you can over direct, or kind of do on base. That'll force it to where those lines kind of push together. So if I came here and went this way, came here and went that way, it's going to kind of make sure that I don't have a big space in between those two. I can go forward or backward. I kind of got the little camera right there. You guys, if it's too skinny, these barrels aren't going to stand up. Okay, so if your subsection is too skinny, the curls will not stand up. Just keep that in mind. I ain't gonna say they're not going to stand up. You're just going to need a little bit more pressure. Hey ladies, how y'all doing? Good. Look at you, hairstylist. Look at y'all. Nice. Good to see you.
Good to see you. We come to talk to Miss Wells. Do you know what she's in?
You look for Miss Wells?
Yeah.
She's not in her office. Some days she's on campus, some days she's not. Check her schedule to make sure she's supposed to be here today.
Okay.
Okay? Look on her door.
Okay.
All right. Y'all have a good day. Come on.
I can show you.
And it's like an invisible roller is inside. Okay? And then I would just continue on over to this side. Hey, Karen.
I'm gonna just go get some
Okay.
little rubber bands. I don't know where they are though.
Look up and go to the back and look to your right. If you can't find them, Anna, will you help her find the little bands? And I'm going to do this little section right in here. You found it? Okay. I'm just going to do a little triangular section right here. You're welcome. Just to kind of force this forward a little bit. And if you don't want them this big, you don't have to make them this big. I'm just doing little triangles right here. Nope, this is going to be a square, not a triangle. And if you wanna go in tighter, so just remember, if you are doing, you have the option to do closed center or open center. I like open center, cause I wanna fake the funk, like I got a roller in there. But if you prefer closed centers, it's gonna give you a tighter curl. I'm gonna be fighting with this top, y'all, that separation right there, but it's all good. I'm gonna style it. When you clip in the base so it doesn't fall. And these last ones, I just want these to fill in this space so I don't end up with a big separation here. So I'm just going to bring these kind of towards the back. Once again, she almost got some hand sanitizer in her hair.
I'm gonna squeeze by you. Those are pretty, by the way.
Thank you. Kind of thin. Do I want a sculpture? Do I want a barrel? Her hair is broken in here, y'all. She's doing bad. So let's see if she's gonna give me some weight. Nope, she's gonna show me the love right here. Real bad. Y'all, her little damage. And y'all see how my base is not as flat, but I am kind of squeezing so that when I go in here to put my clip, it will hold my pen. Alright, so voila, here we have it. Preference wise, I would have taken curls and placed them right at that line. Okay? I would have kind of camouflaged and covered up that line, but here I am. We're going to see how I'm going to fight against it, okay? When I get rid of the styling.
How long does you have to dry?
Usually it might take anywhere between 30 minutes to an hour, but make sure, I do not want you guys to take it out too soon. Make sure it is completely dry. If it feels sticky, that means it's still wet. If it feels like a little stickiness to it. Y'all going in, I'm sorry.
Stop 60s.
Can't stand it. Just
Stop
put it in,
60s.
just put it
Put it
in.
in.
I think we can get this done today, y'all. I think we can. All right, Mary, I'm gonna get you to stand up if you don't mind. You feeling bad like you doing? Mr. Zoe, you just got the hair done? No. Oh, yeah, okay, have a good day. Thank you. Lord, let me see on recording. My bad.